Yo, what's going on everyone, CruiZe here, and guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest, fastest, and best method that you guys can get unlimited shells inside of pet catchers. So without further ado, the first thing I'm actually going to be going over is going to be the pets and the pets that the newer players are going to need. So for you guys that obviously want me to go over the secret pets and the other pets that you guys can get to help you with your shells, I'd highly recommend using the timestamps down below. But anyways, for you starter players that stuck around with me, the first thing that you guys are going to want to do is go around and look for these pets called the ring lions, I believe is what they're called. You're going to want to look for this pet right here, and you're going to want to catch as many of these as you can currently hold on your team. Now, the reason that we're going to be looking for these pets is because these pets are actually going to help us with our shell multiplier, and they are really, really useful, especially when you are starting early on. Now, another thing that you guys can go ahead and do is wait for a legendary to spawn or hatch some eggs until you're able to get one of these three legendaries right here. The cannon is the tier 1 legendary, the balloon dog is the tier 2 legendary, and the jester will be the tier 3 legendary. Now, it's not really likely that you will get any of these pets, but again, if you do use luck, you should have a good chance of getting them. So just in case, the main ones that we're going to be focusing on is going to be the cannon and the balloon dog. Now, the cannon, I believe, does 1,000 something times when it is shiny and max leveled, and the balloon dog, I think, does close to 2,000, if not 2,000, when it is shiny and max leveled. Alright, now for you more experienced players, and this also counts as the lower players as well, because there isn't really a method when it comes to the pets, the main pets that you guys are going to be looking for is going to be the tier 3 legendary, which is known as the jester, the tier 1 secret, which is known as the axolotl, the tier 2 secret, which is one of these 4 plushies right here, and possibly the tier 3 secret, which is the Robot 2.0, if you are lucky enough. Now, if you are lucky enough to get the Robot 2.0, when this pet is fully maxed out, it will do a times 5,000 to your shells. But if you do get one of these shinies or a shiny axolotl, I'll actually go ahead and show you guys the stats on them. So I have this shiny dog right here, this doggy plushie, and it does a total of 3,680 times the shells. And this axolotl baggie, for it being the tier 1 secret and not as hard to hatch, especially for you later on players, it does a total of 3,360 shells, so this is most definitely going to help you out. Now, you guys have probably already noticed the pet that's right next to the axolotl baggie, which is actually known as the Armageddon. So you guys can go ahead and get the Armageddon by doing the quest, which I'll show you guys where to find those quests here momentarily, but when you do max level this pet and make it shiny, it will do a total of 3,360 shells, which is actually the only quest pet that will give you shells in the game. And where you guys can find the cave is if you actually head over here to this little area right here, you come in here and you speak to this little Maui thing, this little Maui head right here, and you complete all 15 quests, you'll go ahead and get the Armageddon. Now, after you guys have a full team full of shell pets, the number one thing that you guys are going to want to do is you're actually going to want to fish, because fishing not only is one of the best methods to getting them, and I was actually able to get the bot in the box day 1. I literally grinded one night and was able to get the bot in the box, but on top of that, there's actually a secret pet that you can get that is a 1 in 5 million. But if you guys do pop luck potions, I believe have some seafarer pets, this pet can be like a 1 in 4.2 or less. So again, not only would I recommend fishing because you can get more of these shells, but you can also have a chance of getting the 1 in 1.5 million pet. Now, the last thing that you guys are going to want to do is after you go to bed or go to school or whatever you guys are doing to fish, like a bunch of these fish, I'm talking like overnight fish because you're going to need a lot. The next thing I would wait for is if you go back over to Pet Park, you guys will probably see this little sign all the way over here. Now, the reason we're going to want to go over to the sign is because we're going to be looking for one specific event, which you guys can actually see that it's not on my board right now, but the board is actually called shells, if I'm correct. So it will give you times 2 shells, which is very, very useful, and you guys are going to want to use that as much as possible, because if you have a pet that will multiply your shells by a bunch and you fish a bunch, if you come over here to the fish exchange, you should be able to get billions, like absolutely billions of shells, because I woke up and was able to get like 6.7 billion, which was way more than enough for the bot in the box, because, alright, no, I was able to get like 7.9 billion, and the bot in the box is 7.5, so you should be able to get the bot in the box within 1 day, and also it only takes, I believe, around 4 million or 4 billion to around 4.5 billion to complete the event pass. So, I mean, you'd pretty much have your event pass done in 1 day as well. But anyways, guys, this video is getting a little long, so I'm going to end it here. If you guys have enjoyed or this video did help you guys out at all, please feel free to hit the like button, commenting down below, letting me know. Also, if you guys are out on the channel, please subscribe. Also, think about turning on post notifications to never miss a future upload. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.